Alright guys, so today we have an update video for the LCQ Studios Motocross game. We have some gameplay to show you, more developed and polished gameplay, and that'll be coming up here in just a second. But before we get to the gameplay, which is pretty freaking awesome, Michael Hodge did say that it sounds like his demo is pretty much ready to go. They're just kind of waiting on Steam. It kind of looks like there's more to putting a game on Steam than just putting a game on Steam. So I'm not a developer and I've never put a game on Steam. So yeah, it looks like they are working to get that stuff done to have the game out, but it does appear that the game is basically ready to go. So yeah, this gameplay, we kind of started off, there was some other stuff to show you, but I kind of wanted to show you the newer video clips with the, it's a 125 two-stroke, I think, and it's basically modeled after the RM. So we pretty much show you that, starting at the beginning where we just have he just has a bike model, and then later on in the clips you'll see the rider model get added in. But this is the bike that I was trying to tell you about. He's just kind of doing some wheelies here and showing the model of the bike and the way the bike reacts when you try to wheelie. It appears that wheelies are not incredibly easy to do in the game, which is kind of cool. Takes a bit of getting used to. Either that or maybe he was adjusting on the physics, I'm not really sure, but this is gameplay on a track. You can see there is terrain deformation, which is pretty cool. I didn't expect that in the demo. Maybe it won't be in the demo. Maybe he's just testing it, but it's cool that he's at least showing it off here. There definitely is terrain deformation. Here you see the rider model, and this gameplay is starting to look pretty darn good. The rider model, obviously, it has a spot on the back where you can see right through him, but he's getting those wheelies down. They're looking pretty good, and the rider model, yeah, it's pretty basic, but it looks good. You see him stick his leg out before he does a backflip there. That looks pretty good. Here he throws a whip. That looks good. It does. It really does. The way the bike moves and the way the rider moves with the bike looks really good. I love how he sticks his leg out. He doesn't just kind of, flick it out. He actually sticks the entire leg out, and then I don't know, it looks really good, especially from the side. Even from the back here, you can see it when he's doing this backflip, and I don't know, the suspension is moving good. The game, not even for being an early demo version, this game is looking fun. I want to play it. I'm really excited. I think Michael should be very proud of what he has. The game has come a long ways since the first time he had posted clips of just kind of messing around with the bike before it was even a revived project. The game has come quite a ways from that point. If you remember the game before it kind of got canceled or halted, this game already looks better than that game. The first version of the game he had all those years ago felt kind of stiff. It looked a bit stiff. The rider model wasn't, it was still very early in development, but the rider model he has here and the way the bike is, the physics of it look so much better. The progress he has made in a very short period of time is incredible, and definitely should be proud of it. You're doing a great job. He said he's learned a bunch since the first time around. It definitely shows in the work he's doing that he has learned a lot, and he's incorporating it into this version of the game. So, yeah, it looks great. And he said, so The Steam, he said he's under NDA, I would assume with Steam, so he can't talk about too much, but it looks like his demo is ready to go. He's just waiting for Steam to approve stuff or whatever, however that works, and it should be out. So it's good to know he's ready to go. He's just waiting on Steam, more or less. And some people were asking about bike sounds. He said they were hoping he had really good bike sounds, but he said he doesn't design audio, so the bike sounds probably or won't be very good, and I'm fine with that. It's a demo, it's early, don't worry about it. That can get worked on the farther they get into development, but the physics and just trying to have a game that's fun to play is the biggest, most important part, right? Some people were asking about console. He said that it takes like $3,500 just to get the licensing to do that stuff, and then they don't even have consoles to test the game out. So he said they're gonna release the game on PC, see how it's received, and then if it does well, yeah, maybe, he didn't say for sure, but maybe in the future they will try to get it to console. But I completely agree with him. It would be so expensive and difficult to try to put it on console before you even know if people are gonna enjoy the game and want to play the game. So yeah, definitely see how it does on PC, and then maybe if it does well, he can think about doing a console release. Also, people were asking, what is the game? What kind of game is it gonna be? I'm pretty sure from the way it sounds, this is going to be an arcade motocross game, or heavily lean towards being an arcade game. And I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure, now I can't confirm it, but I'm pretty sure because there's been a bunch of stuff being said over the last few weeks here. But I'm pretty sure he said that he thinks he can reach a bigger public if it is more of an arcade game, because think about it, some people just don't prefer to play the sim games. I mean, I love MX bikes. It is more difficult and does take time to get used to it, but I do like it. I'm not the biggest fan of MX Sim. I'm not saying Sim is a bad game, I just don't prefer it. So if you make a really good arcade motocross game, let's say Reflex for example, the sim guys are probably going to enjoy it and want to play it too, and the arcade players. So he probably can reach a bigger public if he has a very good arcade style motocross game, right? So I think that's the direction he's heading, which is great. He says he has a vision for it. He still has plans of having you have to get back onto your bike and to start out on 65s or whatever, and then work your way up. Like, he has those plans to do that, but it's in the future. Right now he just wants to get the game off the ground with the demo and get us trying it out, because he says he wants it to be a very community driven feedback game. So it definitely feels like he has the direction he wants to go with the game, and it feels like he's on his way in that direction. But the game looks awesome. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. I think it looks fantastic, especially for being an early demo version. I was expecting less, not worse, but less. He has made so much progress in just a few weeks. It's crazy. So yeah, the game looks fantastic. I can't wait to play. It kind of reminds me of like a remastered version of Unleashed or something. I mean, it kind of has that feel to it to me, but it looks great. Physics appear to be pretty free, or totally free, I guess I should say. And I don't know. I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. I think you guys should be too if you're on console. I definitely think if it does well on PC, a console release in the cards would be great, because I know, at least in this community on this channel, I think a majority of you guys play on Xbox or PlayStation, as far as making money, and I want them to make money. I want them to have a successful game, make money, and, keep doing it as long as he's enjoying it, So I think he could definitely do well if he could release the game on console. So could be in the future, but the gameplay looks amazing. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think, how you feel about it, have you seen it, and are you excited to test out Motocross Chasing the Dream? We always call it the LCQ Studios Motocross game, but it's actually Motocross Chasing the Dream. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.